How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the strongest character in all of anime. Yeah. So the manga is called My Instant Death Ability is So Overpowered, No One in This Other World Stands a Chance Against Me. But the anime is just called My Instant Death Ability is So Overpowered. And it follows the story of YOGIRI Takato, this guy. And he is insanely strong. Not in like the physical strong way, like overpowered, as the title states. It's crazy. Now he has what is called an instant death ability. And I decided to make this video because I was scrolling through TikTok, as one does, and I saw one of those gauntlet videos of how far this character will run, and it just had Takato absolutely stomping everybody, including Goku, Rimuru, Sung Jinwoo, and everybody in the comments were fighting over what was going on, like how some characters don't even have the concept of death, as weird as that sounds. There's instant regeneration, there's reincarnation. So really, these characters should be a whole lot stronger than him. But that's not the case, because his instant death ability is not like any other instant death ability. Basically, YOGIRI Takato is the end of all things. So just recently in episode 7 or 8, I can't remember, there was a character who has an all-seeing eye type thing, and they can tell the strength of an individual. And they refer to this man as the end of all things. So all things have the possibility of meeting their end through this man. As crazy as that sounds. Now, I keep talking about how this man's instant death ability is just so much better than any of the other ones, and how it's actually an instant death ability. But what makes it completely different from all the rest of the instant death abilities out there? Well, this one's something else. Okay, let's just talk about his abilities. Okay, we're not getting into defensive aspect. We're getting to just his abilities, all right? Up first, we've got, of course, his instant death ability, where he has the ability to kill anything with a single thought. Basically, he can just say, die, and you are dead. You don't know how you died, you just died. Yeah. And you don't have to have any killing intent towards him. He can just tell you to die, and you're done for. And actually, I'm wrong. He doesn't have to say die. He can just think about you dying and say something. He doesn't even need to say anything. He can just think about you dying. I thought he at least had to say die, but after doing some more research, this man doesn't even have to say die. Apparently, he can say something like, you're the eyesore, and you die. That's crazy. And his instant death ability can travel beyond space and time. In one of the recent episodes, we saw this god who is inside of a sphere that is controlling time and space, and this man can kill the guy in there, so he can surpass the time and space to get to this man and kill him. It's insane. Moving on, something that is pretty interesting is what is known as half-death. So this man can point out a piece of you to kill, such as your arm. He can say, die, and you can't use your arm anymore. Your arm dies. But what about characters with instant regeneration? They would cut their arm off, and then your arm would regrow back. But since he told, the concept of your arm to die, that instant regeneration will not regenerate a functioning arm. It's insane. Not only can he eliminate pieces of you, he can eliminate your senses, so he can tell your senses to die. It gets even crazier. Immortality negation. He can completely negate different types of immortality, such as a resurrection, regeneration, and the state of people who are already dead, and even targets to whom the concept of death does not apply. Furthermore, even if the enemy resides in a different plane and uses avatars to attack YOGIRI, he can reach the true form by killing said avatars. If that is not the most broken thing you have ever heard of in your existence, I don't know what is. Because that right there is absolutely wild. So take Bond, for example, from 7 Deadly Sins, how bro has complete instant regeneration. This man can say, die. And even though this man is drank from the world tree and he has immortality, it doesn't matter. He's done so. It's crazy. Moving on from that, we have resistance and immunity negation. So this is where I was talking about characters that can be immune to death abilities. That doesn't matter in the face of this man because of his resistance and immunity negation. No matter how much defenses or resistances to instant death a person has, it is all meaningless in front of YOGIRI. He can bypass all of that and kill you. It's wild. Up next, spiritual killing. If he can already kill all these people, why can't he kill spirits? So of course, he can kill spirits. Inorganic killing. He can kill people that are alive. Why can't he kill dead things? He can kill people and spirits and stuff that have sentience. Well, He can kill things that don't have sentience. He can kill the seasons, I guess you could say. If he really wanted to, he could kill the seasons. He could kill a barrier. He can kill a door. He can kill a shirt. He can kill a shoe. It's crazy. He can kill a robot. And for this to be like really usable, he's in a world of magic. So if somebody shoots like a magic icicle at him, he can kill the icicle and the icicle will die. So weird. It's so overpowered. Up next, data destruction. Of course, if he can kill all these things, why can't he kill a program? A simple, measly program, which he of course can kill. And one that is absolutely insane to me, I hadn't known about this until I started researching it more. A temporal killing. This man can kill you through video. So if he makes a video and he tells you to die, or like wants you to die, whoever's watching this video, the poor soul that happens to stroll upon this video and watches it will die. So he can kill through video. It's crazy, man. And if that's not enough for you, we have abstract and semantic erasure. Yogiri is able to choose what he will kill, which includes how this can affect other objects, people, or the environment. He can kill his momentum when falling to slow down his fall and land safely. He can also kill things based on his conceptualization. If he, for example, killed someone's memory of an event, they would lose the memory completely. If he decided to kill gravity, he can negate gravity either locally or planet-wide. He is capable of killing abstract phenomena and erasing concepts outright, such as time or space. What? So I personally can say that I think he can kill Goku. I don't know. I think he can kill like almost everybody in the anime universe. Moving up next, if he can kill all of this stuff, why can't he kill a little curse? He can kill and negate curses. Big surprise. If he can kill things that he can see, what about things he can't see? Microscopic killing. He can kill germs. Bro can kill germs so he doesn't get sick. And he can do this automatically. So he doesn't even have to think about killing viruses and germs that come near him. He can just kill them. Oh my god. Metafictional killing is one that's weird, so I'm going to read it again. Yogiri was implied to be able to kill the question corner Q&A sections that the author makes at the end of each volume. According to Tomochika, this would likely result in the lack of other bonus short stories for the next incoming volumes. In addition, the question corner is stated to exist as a mysterious space outside the novel. So the questions, the Q&A questions that you'll find at the end of a novel, bro can kill them. Though it is a good excuse so the author doesn't have to answer Q&A questions at the end of each novel. But that's insane though, if you really think about it. Dude can venture outside of his verse into ours almost. And finally, we have acausal attacks, where his abilities have no cause and effect relationship. So even after gods and other transcendent beings saw Yogiri use his ability, they couldn't detect any kind of power being emitted or activated from him, and there was no causality attributed to it. So he does not have cause and effect with his ability. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's the best I can give you. It's bonkers. These were just like his base offensive abilities. Up next, we have his defensive abilities. So there's not many for this section, but we have automatic defense. So even if an opponent is faster than what Yogiri can physically react, his powers activate automatically to retaliate before any harm is done to him. It is stated that it doesn't matter how fast the opponent is, Yogiri's ability will always successfully retaliate. This includes beings who can move at the speed of light, entities that can move through time via physical speed alone, and even creatures that are beyond time and space altogether. And bro could still do this when he was a baby. Dude, that is so broken. Subjective threat detection. Yogiri's power can subjectively recognize certain types of abilities as a threat, even if they technically do not do any physical harm to him, such as mental attacks, automatically retaliating against the enemy before the ability even affects him. Bro, what? So even if someone like, I don't know, Rimuru was just walking by him, so he could detect that Rimuru's abilities, such as, I forgot the name of it, but the system that talks to Rimuru, could pose a threat to Yogiri, so he could automatically defend against that. What? And then for his final true defensive ability, danger detection and black lines of death. Yogiri can sense and foresee any incoming danger that might harm him or his allies beforehand, being able to quickly kill the cause or just dodge said harm flawlessly. Moreover, he can also see black lines and fog on people or places, which indicates that there is potential danger involving them. It is later explained that Yogiri does not detect only killing intent, but actually any potential harm to his existence. So even when it comes to unintentional attacks or attacks from a user that does not even know about Yogiri's existence, they're still automatically killed if it's a threat to him. And he is able to detect power sources from different dimensions and kill them there, as well as detect people who have the power of being impossible to be perceived by any means. So this man, even if you're invisible, nobody and their mother can detect you. No matter how strong your detective abilities are, you cannot find this person. Well, Yogiri Takato can. Oh my god. There's a whole another section that is a big ol' spoiler that talks about abstract existence, which refers to Yogiri's existence and what it truly is. But I'm not going to be talking about that in this video because it is a whole spoiler in itself. It is a crazy, crazy spoiler. And overall, that covers a majority of his abilities. There are more abilities that would be too big of a spoiler for me to throw in there into this video, such as information about his true form and these things called gates, which kind of control his strengths and like what abilities are being activated and how like deadly the abilities are. But I'm not going to go into that because we will learn more about it. It's just a whole spoiler if I were to talk about it. So let's go over his weaknesses. Well, he sleeps. He sleeps a lot. That's his main weakness. He sleeps a lot. And his ability doesn't activate right away for friends. So if a friend does stab him in the back, it can screw him up, but he can change this manually if he really wanted to. So his big weakness is that he sleeps. I will say undoubtedly can kill Goku, can kill Rimuru, can kill Sung Jinwoo, can top the entirety of the anime universe, give or take maybe 1 or 2 people, if there are any. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I would say all of the top people that you would label as someone completely unrivaled falls down at the hands of Yogiri Takato. Now, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope this helped you learn a little bit more about Yogiri Takato and just how insanely broken he is. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, maybe drop a like, maybe join the Discord, link in bio. A bunch of things up there that you can check out if you'd like. I am in the process of trying to create a clothing brand surrounding mental health, so keep on the lookout for that in the future. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, sunrise, sunset, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a great one because you deserve it. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.